We begin this day at the shop. What a way to start the day. I had a leaking airbag on the trailer that I had to come and get replaced before headed further down the road, because that would be an automatic, what would you call it, failure if I got inspected. So we went here to, it's called Tallman Truck Center in Cornwall, Ontario. And they were very nice. They got us in the door right away and got us in the garage right away as soon as I got here. It was really nice. And they got me fixed and out of here in like an hour. So 5 stars to them. Now we got to get going. Oh, so sort of sucks when your day starts off having to go to the shop like that. Took up the entire day pretty much. Good thing we're not behind at all. I was gonna drive a full day today and have like a part day tomorrow to get back down to where I need to be. So instead now I'll have a part day today and a full day tomorrow. It works out, we'll be there at the same time. But yeah, it was the trailer airbag that needed to be replaced. The air suspension, the whole trailer runs on air, and one of the airbags had gone, it didn't actually explode, but it was losing a lot of air fast. So I'd get that replaced, and also a mud flap that had disappeared on the back of my trailer. Just gone, bye. Easy, you know what happened there? Was it you? Sounds like someone stole a mud flap. What? Who steals mud flaps? Anyways, got a new mud flap on there, and now we're back on the road. So we got quite a late start today. I'm here at the Irving now in Cornwall, and yeah, I'm gonna be headed down towards Toronto. The good thing about being behind like this today is that we'll be going through Toronto in a few hours, and rush hour should be over by the time we're there. So we're getting a late start, but a start's a start.
I'm going to demonstrate to you the process of letting him know it's good to come back into the lane. I'm going to push my signal lever down, the light's off, and then on. And he says thank you with his marker lights. You see how easy that was? I didn't even have to blind him, and I got the same job done as if I would have used my high beams. You see what I mean there? Works perfect. We're starting a new trend. It's called the don't blind me thing. So far it's been getting better. It used to be going through Ontario, every single truck that I passed would blind me to say, hey, get back in the lane, it's all good to come, and I'm thankful. But it's gotten a lot better. People are starting to realize that, hey, you can dim your lights and it does the exact same thing, and everybody's happier. So there's a nice on-road off to the right there, we missed it. I was gonna stop for Timmy's there, but I guess not. So we are exit 675 here on 401. We're headed towards Toronto. I want to get into the US of A tonight yet. We're 6 hours from Port Huron, Michigan. And that is the American side of the Sarnia border crossing.
Travel center entrance. Not too grand of an entrance, but an entrance nonetheless. It's just for the truckers, you know. They don't need a big grand entrance, whatever. The grand entrance is in the front for, you know, regular people. This window's dirty again, Diesel. You've been very good with your nose art. Good job, man. Good job. You are an artist, good man.
Yeah.
We're watching Jade and John on Periscope.
Monday. What's tomorrow? We gotta go to Nashville tomorrow.
You guys follow Jade and John?
What time we have to be up there?
You guys follow me on Periscope? I should be asking that. This is live. Like, as I'm filming this, they are there. Uh-oh, trying to reconnect. Oh! Oh, well. You guys froze on me. Oh, there they are. Want to type something? I'm gonna say we're vlogging you right now. I'm vlogging you right now. So you can comment. Watch this. I'm vlogging you right now. Watch, they're gonna respond because it's live. Okay, you ready? We're gonna send it. Boom! There it goes. See, look, there it is.
8 hours one way.
That out of there.
Yeah, it'd be a 20-hour trip.
Rate it.
I'm
Rate it.
vlogging you right now. I'm putting you on the news.
I'm putting you on the news.
Putting you on the news.
Putting you on the vlog.
That is a really good deal for a 2013 Recon.
Yes.
Driven by a woman.
Yep.
Which is better. Can I say that?
I think you can.
I don't know. I mean,
What's the deal with the hearts?
This is Periscope anyways.
Love us.
So you can, like I said, you can comment and they get it right away. And they can answer. And so it's a live broadcast. You can find me, just find me on Twitter, TruckerJosh456 on Twitter, and then you'll be able to find my Periscope from there. You got to download the app onto your phone, and then you can be in on my Periscope talks. Screaming through Canada's biggest city. More so just quietly trying to slip through without anyone noticing. The whole point of driving through Toronto is try not to hit anything. Or try not to let anyone hit you. The point of going through Toronto is to get out of Toronto. This is the GTA. We're coming up to Scarborough here, I believe. One of the suburbs. It's sort of like its own city, but it's all the same to me. So we've been driving 4 hours, so we still got a long ways to go. Got a late start today, but we're making it. We're giving her. Toronto has 2.6 million people in the metro area. With all the surrounding areas, the greater Toronto area, I believe, it's pretty close to 5 million, 7 million, a couple of million, I don't know. Probably about 5 million too many, or 7 million too many, I don't know. Like the town I'm from, we have like a grand total of like 10 people. It's great. 10 people. Like, one of these buildings here has more people than like 50 of my towns.
In 1.7 kilometers, keep left onto 401 Expressway.
It makes you wonder why people would all want to live in the same place. Like, the earth is so big and Canada is so big and so empty. Why would you all want to live in the exact same place? Welcome to Sarnia. I think my day is going to end as soon as we get into the States. I'm about 5 miles from the border right now. I'm going to cross into the States, find the first rest area I can, or truck stop, pull it in for the night. I'm tired. We've driven a little over 7 hours today, and we got about 8 hours left to do tomorrow. So, almost made it halfway there today. That's good enough for me. I'm getting tired. And up we go. Just paid for the bridge. I think they jacked up their prices again. They charged me $19.50 to get across here. I thought it was $18.75. Anyways, going over the bridge here. I forget what this bridge is called, actually. Ambassador Bridge is over in Detroit. This one's... forget what this one's called. Someone will put it in the comments. Once we get over this bridge, we'll be in the United States of America. United States. And then we just gotta find a place to park. I'm out of it. And then I'll probably end the vlog tomorrow morning, because I want to show you guys what got repaired on the truck yet, right? I didn't get to show you that today because I've been rushing to get here. And I've been kind of tired today, so I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. So that we can continue on tomorrow. And here's the sun. Welcome to the USA, pure Michigan. Pure. Not half Michigan, no, it's pure Michigan.
In 800 meters, they're left on I-69, then keep left.
Well, how about in 800 meters I just keep following the bridge so that I don't fall off? How about that? I like that idea. That's my engine brake, if you guys are wondering, because I've always been wanting to hear my engine brake. This is what it sounds like right here. Listen. You hear that? Compression brakes. They're nice and quiet. I like it. Well, this is a little frustrating. I keep forgetting that Sarnia is a very difficult border to get across. It's the most difficult one. I've crossed it, all of them, across the nation, from Canada into the United States. This lineup you see in front of us is the lineup to get into the X-ray. They're X-raying every single truck that comes through. And there's people lined up behind me yet too, which is a little excessive, if you ask me. But, you know, they're doing their job, they're doing it well. That's all that matters, right? Any other border across the nation between Canada and the USA is a lot easier to get through than Sarnia to Port Huron. So if you want some advice from me, from experience, don't cross from Sarnia into Port Huron. It's just a headache every single time for me. And it's not because I have any flags or anything. I have a clean record, a squeaky clean record, never caused any problems. I have a fast card that gets me into the United States as a trusted traveler. So it's not that they don't trust me, they just don't trust anybody, which is probably good. This is maybe one of the safest border crossings then, I don't know. But they do make it very difficult for the drivers to get across. They're usually in a very bad mood.
You know how diesel gets treats at Pembina, North Dakota when we cross the border? Never, ever would that happen here. Okay, so the sun is up. It's the next day. I'm gonna end off this vlog showing you what we got fixed. So these trailers all ride on air ride, right? So the suspension is completely air ride. I'm gonna go underneath here. And it might be a little bit windy, sorry. See these airbags there? That's the suspension. And that's what gives it the smoothest ride, regardless of how much weight you have in the trailer, right? Because otherwise you only get a smooth ride when you have a lot of weight in there, right? And also, we got a new mud flap. Just to refer back to what I was telling you before earlier in the vlog about Sarnia being the most difficult crossing to get across. Windsor isn't too much better, but it's a little bit better. It seems to me, from my experience over the years, that I get harassed the most going across at Sarnia. I don't really have anything good to say about it, so I won't say much, but I want you guys to know so that you're aware of it, so that when you go to cross there for the first time, it's not a surprise to you, and so that you don't judge the whole system based on one crossing. Every time I go through there, I'm met with rudeness from their guards. But keep in mind, it's not their job to be friendly. It's not their job to be your friend. But it doesn't hurt to be friendly. Like, you know, the guards at the customs agents at Pembina, North Dakota, they always give diesel treats. They joke around with me, they have fun with me, yet they still do their job. And they're still serious about it, but yet they're friendly about it. It's not like that here. They're serious about it. So don't mess around with them. Don't joke around with them. Only speak when spoken to. Answer the questions directly that they ask you, and don't go any further into it. Just tell them what they need to know and be polite. Definitely don't be rude back in return to them, because when you're at the border, pretty much your rights are suspended, right, until you get cleared to enter their country. They're doing their job. I understand what they're doing. But just so you're aware, when you go through there, you will most likely have to go through their whole process. Like last night, I was there waiting for over 3 hours to cross the border. Usually, to cross the border anywhere else, it takes me 10 to 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes is if I get searched and have to go into the dock and x-ray machine and stuff. Like 10 to 30 minutes. It took over 3 hours here, and that happens every single time I cross here at North Portal. Which isn't a bad thing either. It's kind of frustrating for me because I got nothing to hide. They can search everything they want, but like I said, just so you guys are aware, to give yourself a little bit of extra time and prepare yourself if they give you a little bit of attitude there, to just take it. Don't give it back to them. Like the last time, not this time, but the last time I went through there, the guard had taken my ID, and instead of handing it to me out the window, he tossed it out the window into my truck. But there was a wind gust, and it caught my identification, and it flew out onto the ground, out in front of the truck. I had to get out of my truck, and all he said was, "Oops," and he laughed at me. And I had to get out of my truck and chase my ID down the whatever border there. I was quite upset at that. That was rude. You don't just toss your ID. I forget why he did that. But he was upset anyways. But just be ready for it if you cross there. So thanks for joining me today on this short little day. It was sort of a rough day. I wasn't feeling the best, so I feel a lot better this next day. It's gonna be a good day. We're here in Port Huron, Michigan, and we just crossed the border. Canada's like literally right over there. Just got into the States. We have about 8 hours to drive today, and you'll be able to see that tomorrow. So I'll see you then. I hope you tune in. Down below in the description, there's links to yesterday's vlog, past vlogs, and whatnot. Go ahead and check it out if you like. I'll see you then.